Being single can be a great opportunity for personal growth, self-discovery, and freedom, but sometimes people find themselves consistently single despite their desire to be in a relationship. While there are many factors that can contribute to being single, there are certain behaviors that can make it harder to find and maintain a healthy relationship. Here are 20 common behaviors that can keep you single. By being aware of them and working on improving them, you can increase your chances of finding a fulfilling and lasting relationship. 1. You stay in your comfort zone. While it's natural to want to stay in familiar territory and avoid taking risks, staying in your comfort zone can prevent you from meeting new people and forming connections. If you only stick to what you know, you're limiting your opportunities to grow and expand your social circle. It can send a message to others that you're not interested in branching out and trying new things. If you're looking for love, it's important to be open to new experiences and step outside of your comfort zone. This could mean trying new hobbies or activities, attending social events, or even just striking up a conversation with someone you don't know. So, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. You never know who you might meet or what connections you might form. 2. You don't make the first move. While it can be scary to take the initiative and put yourself out there, it's important to remember that making the first move can lead to exciting new connections and opportunities. If you wait for someone else to make the first move, can send mixed signals to the person you're interested in, making it unclear whether or not you're interested in pursuing a relationship. While rejection is always a possibility, it's important to take the risk and show your interest in someone. So, if you're interested in someone, don't be afraid to make the first move. You never know where it might lead, and it could be the start of something wonderful. 3. You are too jaded. While it's natural to feel a little bit skeptical or guarded after going through past disappointments or heartbreak, being overly cynical or negative can create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Additionally, being too jaded can create a negative energy that can push others away or make it difficult for them to connect with you on a deeper level. By staying open-minded and giving others the benefit of the doubt, you'll increase your chances of finding a fulfilling relationship. This doesn't mean that you need to ignore red flags or settle for less than you deserve, but rather, try to approach new experiences with a sense of curiosity and optimism. It will increase your chances of finding the love you deserve. 4. You think your partner should always do the work. Thinking that your partner should always do the work can lead to a one-sided relationship where one partner feels overburdened and unappreciated. It can create a dynamic where you feel entitled to their time and attention, without reciprocating in kind. This can make it difficult for your partner to feel valued and respected in the relationship. Instead, try to take a more collaborative approach to your relationship, where both partners are willing to put in effort and make compromises to ensure the happiness of both parties. Communicate openly and honestly with your partner about your expectations, and be willing to work together to find solutions that work for both of you. By doing so, you may find that your relationship becomes more balanced and fulfilling for both you and your partner. 5. You expect your partner to read your mind. Expecting your partner to read your mind can create misunderstandings and prevent effective communication in your relationship. Your partner is not a mind reader and may not be able to pick up on subtle cues or hints that you are giving them. This can lead to frustration and resentment on both sides, as you may feel like your needs are not being met, while your partner may feel confused or uncertain about how to please you. Instead of expecting your partner to read your mind, try to communicate clearly and honestly about your feelings and needs. Use direct language and express yourself clearly, so that your partner knows exactly what you need and how they can support you. By being more open and honest in your communication, you may find that your partner is better able to understand your needs and meet them in a way that makes you both happy. 6. You are a control freak. Being a control freak can make it difficult for others to feel comfortable and relaxed around you. When you feel the need to control every situation, it can come across as intimidating or even exhausting for those around you. It can also prevent you from truly getting to know and connect with others, as you may be more focused on maintaining control than on forming a genuine relationship. It's important to recognize that everyone has their own unique strengths and weaknesses, and learning to let go of control can help you develop more meaningful connections with others. Practice being more flexible and open to new experiences, and allow yourself to be vulnerable in your interactions with others. By doing so, you may find that you're able to form deeper connections and build more fulfilling relationships. 7. Behaving like you're already in a relationship. While it's natural to be excited and enthusiastic about a new connection, acting like you're already in a relationship can be overwhelming or off-putting to potential partners. This behavior can also create unrealistic expectations and put pressure on the relationship before it has a chance to develop naturally. It's important to remember that a healthy relationship is built over time, and that it's important to enjoy the early stages of dating and getting to know someone new. By staying present and taking things one step at a time, you'll increase your chances of forming a strong and healthy connection with someone special. 8. Having no boundaries. It's important to have boundaries to maintain healthy relationships. When you don't have clear boundaries, you might tolerate behaviors that are harmful to your emotional or physical well-being. This can lead to you feeling disrespected or taken for granted, which can cause problems in your relationship. Having no boundaries can also make you appear desperate and needy, which can be a turn-off to potential partners. By establishing healthy boundaries, you show that you value yourself and expect to be treated with respect. This can help you attract partners who share your values and are willing to treat you with the love and care you deserve. 9. Being too picky. While it's important to have standards and know what you're looking for in a partner, sometimes being too picky can prevent you from forming connections with potential partners. No one is perfect, and having unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment and missed opportunities. By being too picky, you may be missing out on getting to know someone who could be a great match for you. It's important to be open-minded and give people a chance, even if they don't meet every single criteria on your list. By doing so, you might just find a wonderful partner who exceeds your expectations in ways you never imagined. So, if you're looking for love, try to be mindful of your expectations and stay open to new possibilities. You never know what might happen. 10. Not making time for a relationship. Being busy and prioritizing other things in your life such as work, hobbies, and friends can be great, but it can also prevent you from developing a romantic relationship. When you don't make time for dating and getting to know potential partners, you limit your chances of meeting someone who shares your interests and values. It's important to make time for yourself and your personal growth, but it's also important to make time for romantic relationships if that's something you desire. If you find yourself constantly too busy to go on dates or spend time with your partner, it may be worth reevaluating your priorities and finding a better balance. 11. Playing hard to get. While it's natural to want to create some mystery and excitement when pursuing a romantic interest, playing hard to get can also send mixed signals and make it difficult for potential partners to know if you're truly interested. Constantly playing games and being unavailable can also be frustrating and discouraging for those looking for a genuine connection. If you're interested in someone, it's important to be honest and straightforward about your feelings and intentions. By doing so, you'll increase the likelihood of forming a genuine connection with someone who shares your interest. 12. Not being the best you can be on dates. While it's important to be yourself and not put on a false persona, it's also important to present yourself in the best possible light when you're trying to make a good impression on a date. This means taking care of your appearance, being punctual and respectful, and engaging in interesting conversation. If you don't put in the effort to make a good impression on a date, you may be sending the message that you're not interested or that you don't value the other person's time and effort. So, if you're looking for love, be yourself, but also make an effort to be engaging, respectful, and attentive. By doing so, you'll increase your chances of making a genuine connection with someone who shares your interests and values. 13. Friend zoning every person that shows an interest in you. While it's important to be selective when choosing romantic partners, completely writing off every person who shows interest in you can prevent you from exploring potential connections with someone who could be a great match. Constantly friend-zoning people can also send mixed signals and make it difficult for others to know how you truly feel about them. It's important to remember that friendship and romantic attraction aren't mutually exclusive. In fact, some of the best romantic relationships are built on a foundation of strong friendship. So, the next time a person shows interest in you, try to keep an open mind and get to know that person better. You may be surprised at the genuine connection you can form when you approach things with an open heart and mind. 14. Always having a wall up. While it's important to protect your heart and avoid being hurt, constantly having a wall up can prevent potential partners from getting to know the real you. Vulnerability is a necessary part of any healthy relationship, and by opening up and showing your true self, you'll increase your chances of finding a fulfilling connection with someone special. This doesn't mean that you need to throw caution to the wind and be completely vulnerable from the start, but rather, try to be open to the idea of letting others get to know the real you over time. By being authentic and true to yourself, you'll attract partners who value you for who you are, and who are willing to meet you halfway, building a strong and loving relationship. 15. Complaining about being single all the time. While it's natural to feel frustrated or lonely at times, focusing solely on your single status can prevent you from being present in the moment and enjoying all the other aspects of your life. Constantly complaining about being single can be a major turnoff to potential partners. It's important to remember that confidence and positivity are attractive qualities, and focusing on the negative can give off an unappealing vibe. So, the next time you catch yourself complaining about being single, try to shift your focus to the positive aspects of your life. Embrace your hobbies, spend time with friends and family, and focus on personal growth. By doing so, you'll radiate a positive energy that is attractive to others, and you may even find that being single has its perks. And who knows, the right person may come along when you least expect it. 16. You are argumentative. While it's important to stand up for yourself and express your opinions, being overly argumentative can create tension and conflict in relationships. Constantly disagreeing or arguing with your partner can be exhausting and draining, and can ultimately lead to a breakdown in communication and connection. So, the next time you find yourself getting into an argument, try to take a step back and evaluate the situation. Is this argument really worth pursuing, or is it more important to focus on finding common ground and working towards a solution? By practicing active listening and empathy, you'll be able to communicate more effectively with your partner and avoid unnecessary conflict, and by being willing to compromise and find common ground, you'll increase your chances of finding a fulfilling relationship. 17. You talk about your ex all the time. Talking about your ex all the time can send the message that you're not ready to move on and form a new connection. It also makes others difficult to get to know you and can create an uncomfortable dynamic in social situations. It's important to take time to process your feelings after a breakup, but it's also important to focus on the present and the potential for new relationships. If you find yourself constantly bringing up your ex, try to redirect the conversation and focus on getting to know the person you're with. Try to be present and engaged in your interactions with others, and you may find that you're able to form deeper connections and open yourself up to new relationships. 18. You're too needy. While it's important to have emotional needs and seek support from others, being overly clingy or dependent can be a turnoff to potential partners. No one person can fulfill all of your emotional needs, and it's not fair to place that kind of pressure on someone else. It can also prevent you from forming a sense of independence and self-worth, which can be attractive qualities in a partner. So, if you're looking for love, try to strike a healthy balance between seeking support from others and cultivating your own sense of self-worth. By doing so, you'll be more attractive to potential partners who value independence and emotional stability. You'll be more likely to attract a partner who values and respects you for who you are. 19. You go on dates for all the wrong reasons. If you're not truly interested in the person or are only going on dates to boost your ego or pass the time, it's unlikely that you'll form a genuine connection. This can leave you feeling unfulfilled and ultimately hinder your chances of finding a meaningful relationship. It's important to go on dates with an open mind and a genuine desire to get to know someone, rather than just going through the motions. This way, you'll find someone who shares your values and interests, and with whom you can form a true connection. So, before you go on a date, take some time to reflect on why you want to go and make sure it's for the right reasons. 20. You're not truthful. Not being truthful can lead to trust issues in any potential relationship. When you are not honest, you are not giving your date a chance to get to know the real you. It can also cause confusion and misunderstandings, making it difficult to build a solid foundation for a relationship. Being truthful, on the other hand, can help you establish trust and show that you value open and honest communication. This can help build a deeper connection with your partner and lead to a more fulfilling relationship. So, it's important to be truthful from the start and avoid any unnecessary complications in your dating life. And there you have it. We've discussed 20 behaviors that can keep us single. It's important to remember that we all have the power to change our behavior and increase our chances of finding the right partner. By being honest with ourselves, working on our flaws, and staying positive, we can make ourselves more attractive to potential partners and increase our chances of finding the love and happiness we desire. Remember, it's never too late to make a change and start working towards a more fulfilling love life. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to like, share, then subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.